Well, let's start to today's session. Here we go. Okay, so level general 2, unit 46, politics. Welcome everyone. Welcome to your grammar and conversation class. This is the intensive training course. Okay, and well, I would like to share with you this beautiful quote, and it talks about discipline. Yeah, could you help us reading the quote? Hello, don't be shy.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, could you help us reading the quote that we have in the screen?
Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment.
Thank you
Jim
very
Brown.
much. Astrid, thank you very much. Okay, yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
It's okay.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't worry. All right, look at this. Something very, really important that we have in all of the courses that we start to have is to have discipline. The online courses tend sometimes a little difficult because as we don't have anybody who can be all of the time telling us what to do and what time to do it, sometimes we don't work with all of the components of the course. And at the end, we are in a rush because we didn't finish on time. And so I invite you all, I really encourage to be working at your pace, but constantly, so that you don't be ahead with all of this. Oh, look at this. Manuel uploaded the workbook. Thank you very much. So if you want, Manuel posted in the chat, and you can download it. Thank you very much, Manuel. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, the objectives for the course. Anybody who would like to help us reading? Maria Carolina, could you help us reading the objectives of the course? Carolina, hello. Or Yesenia?
In Spanish?
Yes, please.
Yes, a los alumnos las herramientas necesarias para demostrar las habilidades correspondientes al nivel de B1, de acuerdo con el marco común de referencia europea, el marco de indicadores. Es capaz de comprender los puntos principales de textos claros y en lengua estándar si tratan sobre cuestiones que le son conocidas, ya sea en situaciones de trabajo, de estudio o de ocio. Sabe desenvolverse la mayor parte de las situaciones que pueden surgir durante un viaje por zonas donde se utiliza la lengua. Es capaz de producir textos sencillos y coherentes sobre temas que le son familiares o en los que tiene interés personal. Puede describir experiencias, acontecimientos, deseos y aspiraciones, así como justificar brevemente sus opiniones o explicar sus planes.
Thank you very much. Okay, and so what are the stages? First of all, we are going to have here, self-study, that is the platform work. Later on, web class, that is what we have today. And the self-revision, that is the workbook, okay? And our schedule, let's remind it, our schedule is Monday to Friday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Well, we have a session at morning, and we have another session by the evening from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Okay?
All right.
All right, thank you very much. Let's continue.
We don't need to stay in thought, just one. Sorry, is sure?
We are supposed to be working in one schedule. You know what? Why? Because we have a list, and so it could be a little complicated if we are switching the schedules, we have to be in coordination, of course, with all of the assessors so that you don't miss any attendance mark. If you are registered with Teacher Larissa and you don't attend, of course, you are going to have an absence. But you are not registered with me, and so anyway you wear a class with me, have your absence, your attendance because you are not with Larissa. That's the problem. So we suggest that, of course, if you have any problem today, you can send a message to your doctor so that she knows that you are with me. And same thing round. If you are with me and today you are not going to be at class, send me a message so that I know why that you are not going to be here, but that you are going to take the class with her. Okay, that you don't lose any attendance. Okay.
Okay, yeah, my question is in base of, I understand it, that each student need to stay in the both sessions, in the morning and the afternoon. That's not
No.
correct?
Yeah, no.
Just one a day.
But remember that it is every day. It is going to be every day. It is in the morning or in the evening.
Or, okay, thank you.
All right, let's continue. And so far, so good? Yes? Not up?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Keep on working. Okay, here you are, the platform. This is the screenshot of the platform. Remember, have a link into your mail, and you have also a password that is going to be useful for registering and logging in your platform so that you can work with all of the exercises. All right?
Yes, right.
Excellent. Do anybody of you have any question about the working platform?
No.
Your user, maybe your password, everything?
Everything is okay.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue. And let me check chat if everything is okay. Okay. Pretty good. All right, let's continue. And here we are. This is our workbook. This is the phase where we are going to do the revision of everything that we did in the platform and in the class. Of course, if you have any doubt, let me know so that I can help you with all of your doubts. Okay? You are going to be solving also the workbook. Don't forget that it's very important. Okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
and so Manuel very kindly made the favor. He has already uploaded in the chat the workbook, so it's gonna be easier to download it, right?
Where is it, Manuel?
It's in the chat. In the chat, he posted the workbook so that you can click on it and you download it easily. All right.
Let me try to say it.
All right. Okay, so look at this. Let's continue with the topics. This is class 1, and these are the topics that we are going to work with today. Okay, anybody who could help me to read the topics?
Okay.
Yes, please.
The grammar and writing. Hablar del tiempo que has hecho algo. Expresar por cuánto tiempo has estado haciendo alguna actividad. Expresar opiniones. Presente perfecto. Present perfect. Questions: what, where, how much, when, which, add the numbers to the 1,000 up.
All right, thank you very much. And by listening and speaking, we are going to practice phrases for starting a conversation, to give personal information, to say status, and courtesy phrases. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. All right, thank you very much, Laura. Let's continue. Here we go. Well, first activity, number one is the vocabulary. This is our icebreaker. So let's check the numbers. Of course, we know the numbers. Here we have the ones. Let's read them. Who wants to read them? The ones. Who wants to read the ones?
Me.
Excellent. Please, could you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I continue?
Yes, please. Okay, Guadalupe, please.
Okay.
10, 20, 23, 40, 17, 18, 19, and 100.
100. Excellent. Very much. Okay. So the next one, let's talk about hundreds. Any volunteer?
Maybe me?
Me.
Maybe me?
Okay. Who said first?
Hundreds, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, who said Candido?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go with 1,000.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000.
Excellent. Thank you very much. All right. You know what? I think that we all know how to work with numbers. But anyway, let's make a little review. Here we go. So how do you say in English this number? Could you help me?
Okay. Me?
Okay.
58.
58. Excellent. And what happens if I do this? Now, how is this number in English?
158.
158. Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, but what happens if I do this? How is it?
5,158.
Excellent. 5,158. Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you. But look at this. What happens if I do this? Now, what's that number?
6 million. Oh, 65 millions. 1,000. No.
No, that's not correct.
65,158.
Perfect design.
Okay. 65,000. Okay.
158.
Great. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, now let's do this. How is it?
865,000.
Okay, pretty good. 865,158. Hey, great. Okay, now let's do this. How is it?
3 million.
3 million,
865,158.
158.
Wow. Hey, that's beautiful. Okay, now let's go with something more challenging. Here you are.
Oh,
What is it?
83 million.
93 millions,
93 millions,
865,158.
165,158.
158.
Hey, you're great. Pretty good. That's it. 93,865,158. Great. Okay, let's do something more challenging. Let's go to here. What is it?
493
493,865,000.
193 million.
158.
Okay, 855,000. Hey, that's great. You are great. Let's do something more challenging now. No, Maggie. Yeah, baby. Okay, look at this. What is it?
9,000.
9 billion?
Billion.
493 million?
93 million.
865,158.
Do you think so?
9,493,865,158.
It's 9,400.
Oh,
93
now I got it.
millions.
Aha, that's it. Hey, I got a question.
Tell me.
Yes, that's it. Okay, beautiful people. I have a question. Is it correct to say 93 million or 93 millions? What's correct? Million or millions?
Million. Million.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, of course. The question is it correct to say 93 million or 93 million?
Million.
Millions.
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 Guess what?
Million.
The most correct is
No,
90
Million.
million. Sorry, could you do me a favor? Let's put in silence our microphones so that we can listen much better. Yeah, could you please help me to, excellent.
Silent
Silence the microphones, yes, because we can listen a lot of noise and it can be distracted. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, oh, the correct is million. Million is an irregular plural. So, of course, we can have the word millions, but it is going to be used mostly when we are talking about non-specific quantities. For example, if you say people, then it's correct. I have told you millions of times, then it is correct. But if you are talking about a quantity like this, it is not correct to say millions, 3 millions, right? Okay, pretty good. You know what? You have done pretty good work. Okay, now let's go to the next part. But previously, I would like to know, do anybody of you have any doubt, any problem about it? No? So far, so good?
No.
Okay, pretty good. Thank you. Let's go to the next. Ta-da! Hey, it's going to be more challenging. You know what? We are supposed to do this activity, but it was going to be more time consuming. So I let myself to do it like this. But anyway, you are going to have also the recording of this class so that you can do all of the practice you may like. What do you think about this? Let's do the last number, okay? Let's do it together so that we can practice. Which one? This one. Okay, here. In texto, aha. Could you help me? Could you dictate to me what's this quantity? No, Agustin, it's okay. Don't record it. I am recording the session. I am going to download it, upload it, to upload it into YouTube. And then Joel is going to share with you the link so that you can see it again, once and again, all of the times you may need. All right? Okay.
Thank you.
Let's work with this. As far as I am concerned, we are talking about millions. Okay? Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to write the answer, but if you don't agree, please, in the chat, raise your hand, or in the participantes, raise your hand, and I will know that you say, stop, Maggie, that's not correct, okay? Okay, it is 1,000, 100, is it correct?
100.
No,
No,
correct.
it's correct.
100.
No,
100.
no, it's correct.
No? Okay,
No,
it's 100.
100.
117
17
million
million.
117 million.
456,000.
456,000
Which number? 1,000.
745.
500.
Okay. 745. 45. Okay. You know what? I have in here two errors, two tremendous errors. Could you tell me what are the errors? The mistakes?
the first is millions, I suppose.
Million.
Aha, we have already said that it's not correct to say millions. It's million. Here we are.
Okay.
Million. Okay. What's the second error?
40.
And 45.
40. What's the error?
And 45.
Okay. Another error?
Right.
We have another error.
Another.
Okay, Agustin, pretty good.
40.
Excellent, that's it. 40. It is not 40. No U. 40. Hey, that's correct. Claps for you. Pretty good. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's continue and let's go with the next. Wow, here we have a video. Give me a moment because we are going to change the screen. Just one moment because we are going to change the screen. Aha. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, pay attention to our video.
Hola, soy María. Hoy es General 2, el último que integra. El otro 234. Las elecciones para presidente en México son cada los procesos funcionando. Por ejemplo, fue hasta así que las años.
It doesn't sound anything.
Oh my. Okay, give me a moment. Jesus Christ, let me see what can I do so that we can work with it. Joel, could you help me? Joel, are you there? Don't leave me alone. Okay, Joel, are you there? Well, you know what? It is a little difficult to see the video here in the presentation because the platform Zoom it's very, very heavy. So when we are managing a video or a PPT in the platform, it's very difficult to have it pretty well. Joel is talking to us. Joel, we have a problem with the video. What do you recommend? Yes, we can see the video in the platform. You know what? The video is on that unit 46. That's the first video that we have. So don't worry, it is not necessary to be watching the video here if it is not available. Okay. Monitors. Joel says that we can watch it online. Yes, because here the problem is that it is very heavy. It's a very heavy file. Okay, so don't worry. We are going to use it as a reference. We have this material available for you. Okay, so what do you think about we to continue with the topic? All right?
It's okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the next. Let me change the screen. Okay, here we are. Okay, the grammar explanation. So here we have that in this unit, we are going to review the use of various different verbs. For example, the present simple, the simple past, the present perfect, and the present perfect continuous. Did anybody help me reading about the simple present?
Yes, I can do.
You?
Yeah.
Yes, we listen to you.
Okay, simple present. Utilizamos present simple para expresar hechos o verdades generales y para hablar de hábitos y rutina. En estos casos encontramos palabras que nos indican la frecuencia con la que se realiza una acción o un adverbio de frecuencia como every day, usually, always. Observe los siguientes ejemplos. I vote in every election. Yo voto en cada elección. He always votes for the Conservative Party. Él siempre vota por el Partido Conservador. She never votes for the Liberal Party. Ella nunca vota por el Partido Liberal. I continue?
Yes, please.
Subject, plus verb in present plus time expression, always, usually. Do and does are auxiliaries for questions.
Okay, thank you very much. We know
You're
that the simple present is a very important tense, and it may have some problems, but we are going to yes, that's it. You know what? Jesse comments, this word party. This word has many meanings. Sometimes it can be fiesta, party, and it could also be political party. Do you remember the movie picture Forrest Gump? Have you seen it? In the
Yes.
movie
Yes.
picture
Yes.
Forrest Gump,
Yes.
there's a chuckle that they do when they are with the Black Panthers. He apologizes because he fought and he said, "I'm sorry I ruined your Black Panthers party," because he confused the meaning of fiesta with political party. So yes, it can have the both meanings. Okay, so the Conservative Party, el Partido Conservador, and the Liberal Party, el Partido Liberal. And you can say also, hey, don't forget to go to my party. No olvides ir a mi fiesta. It can also be. All right. Well, we were talking about the structure of the simple present. Let's go to another structure. Uh, could anybody help me, please?
Okay, me,
Thank you.
Ángeles.
Okay.
Simple past.
Okay.
Ok, simple past. El pasado simple se utiliza para hablar de una acción que comenzó y acabó en el pasado. I voted in the 2008 election. Yo voté en la elección del 2008. I didn't vote in the last election. Yo no voté en la elección pasada. Did he vote in the presidential election? El voto en la elección presidencial. Él votó en la elección presidencial.
Okay.
Continue.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Yes. So here we are, the structure. Here you can see that it's exactly the same structure that in simple present. But what's the difference? Okay. The difference is that here the verb is going to be in past. That's all. And of course, we can have a time expression. Okay, so let's do something. Let's do a little practice, some examples. I could say that I always vote in every election. In every election. But 2 elections ago, I lost. Here I am managing simple past. My INE. Oh my, what is it? Okay, I lost my INE, so I, all right?
Vote.
I couldn't vote. So here we are managing both tenses. First of all, here we have the simple present, and here I have the simple past. My verb in past, another verb in past. Okay, so why don't you help me to write in the chat some one example using simple present and simple past. Could you please? And a question. Telmex, what's your name? I have in here Telmex, but I don't know what's your name, please. Could you help me? Hello, Telmex. What's your
Hello.
name? Yes,
Hello.
yes, what's your name?
Dante Alvarado.
Dante, thank you.
Dante.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I am going to write your name in the list. Dante Alvarado. Thank you very much, Dante. Okay, so here I have in the chat some examples. Liz wrote, I wake up early in the morning every day. Good, pretty good. Laura, I often vote in the elections, but in the last time I didn't vote because I was sick. Danny, Laura, very good. Danny, I usually go to the park with my dog, but last week I was on vacation, so I couldn't go. Danny, pretty good. It's okay, Laura, because Candido, I play soccer every Friday. Pretty good. Candido, remember that Friday has to be written with capital letter. Okay, Astrid, I teach English. I taught English 2 years ago in Bogota. Hey, pretty good, Astrid. Tomas, I can't vote yet. Oh my. All right, Jessica, I think this platform is really good, but I didn't know it, so it is a little difficult for me. Jessie, pretty good example. Maria del Carmen, I usually vote in the election, but this year I couldn't do it. Hey, pretty good. Candido, pretty good. No drama, no panic. Joel, I normally swim every day, but last week I went out to the city and that's why I couldn't go to swim. Okay. Why is WHY? Okay. Liz, weeks ago I couldn't go to school because I got sick. Just those little corrections. 2 weeks ago I couldn't go to school because I got sick. Agustin, I vote every time there is an election in my community, but there was a great line on last voting time, so I returned in the afternoon and the line was shorter. Hey, that's pretty good. Monica, I often take a nap in the afternoon. Great example. Yesenia, I always eat at 9 p.m., but today I ate at 8:30 p.m. for the class. Hey, very good. Maria Carolina, I always vote in every election. Excellent. Angelina, I usually drink coffee, but in the morning I didn't have it. Wow, pretty good. And the last week I woke up at 6 a.m., but now I usually wake up at 8 a.m. That's it. The correct preposition for time is at. All right, Jessie. Every year I travel to Panama. This year I couldn't go for working or because of work. Pretty good, Jessie. Candido, I play soccer every Friday, but I lost my bus today. Oh my, but that's very good. A good example. Okay, so Dante, I usually sing in the car, but today I couldn't do it. Oh my, but well, very good example. Betsaida, you very often do exercise, but in the last month you couldn't do it because you had an accident. Okay, you know what, Betsaida? The frequency adverbs should be before the verbs. Is so you very often do exercise. No, it's okay. It's okay, Betsaida. Very good. Tanya, I usually play with my daughter, but yesterday I couldn't do it. Oh, hey, very good example. Edgar, I usually watch my favorite TV program on Mondays, but this last Monday I missed it. Good, pretty good. Abigail, I always play with my son, but today we didn't play. We don't play to go to the movies. But today we didn't play because we went to the movies. Yes, here a little correction. Hey, you know what? It is pretty good. Thank you very much. Excellent examples you did. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Here we go. Okay, I voted for Anaya in the past election. Hey, that's very good example. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Here we go. Oh my, I guess I moved before. We should have seen present perfect. Here we are. Could anybody help me reading, please? Any volunteer? Come on.
Yes, me.
Ángel.
Please, Danny.
Present perfect. Se usa el presente perfecto para describir una experiencia pasada o para hablar de una acción en el pasado, pero sin hacer referencia específica a cuándo se realizó la acción. La acción ya se terminó. I have voted in 2 presidential elections. Yo he votado en 2 elecciones presidenciales. She has voted for the Conservative Party. Ella ha votado por el Partido Conservador 2 veces.
Okay.
They have not voted yet. Ellos no han votado aún.
Summer course too.
Beautiful boy.
Excellent. All right, pretty good. You know what? The functions for the present perfect is, first of all, to describe past events, and later on, to talk about things that happened in the past and left a consequence. Okay, so for example, here I have voted. They are maybe experiences, or maybe they are some actions that left a consequence. Why don't we do another example? Let's use again the chat. I could invite you to do it on the screen, but it's going to be a little more confusing. Okay, so here we go. Marley says, I usually went to vote when our elections. Marley, you know what? Frequency adverbs are not used when we are talking in past. They are just for present perfect. You can say, I used to go to vote when there are elections. It could be correct. And so I give a summer course to boys and girls in the morning, and in afternoon I go to the gym. No, it's okay, don't worry. Okay, you know what? My example. I have been to Veracruz for twice when there were the elections. So I couldn't vote. Okay, you know what? Here I am mixing the present perfect and the simple past. I am going to write here. Okay. Well, I used this to both tenses. Okay, Tanya wrote, I have visited USA for 3 times. Astrid, I can see what you just wrote. Here it is on the screen. I have been to Veracruz for twice when there were the elections, so I couldn't vote. Okay, but yeah, I have played basketball since I was 7 years. Good. Agustin, I have eaten a lot this evening. That's why it is very hard for me to focus studying. Oh my. Yes, that's a very good example. Joel, I've trained during many months ago. Okay, Joel, I guess that here we are using 2 prepositions, during and ago. I have trained during many months ago, no, or I have trained many months ago. I have visited London for twice. Okay, Dante. I have played baseball since 98. Good, Maria del Carmen. Liz, I have learned English for 5 years. Excellent. English is with capital letters. Yesenia, I've studied English for almost 3 years in UNAM. Oh, good. Very good example. Angelina, I have watched the video about this class in the morning. Hey, that's good. Dante, I have not eaten yet. Oh my, Dante, don't do that. But it's a very good example. Danny, I have been in New York City twice during my brother's birthday. So I couldn't be with him. Oh my. All right. I think for twice. Yes, Astrid, that's it. It's for twice. Jesse, I have taught in public schools for almost 10 years. Excellent. Candido, I had played soccer every Friday, but I was sick yesterday. Yes, very good example. I am so sorry that you were sick. Edgar, I haven't practiced my English skills for 8 years. Edgar, now it's your opportunity. Okay, very good example. Maria Carolina, I have been you know what, Marie? Here, I think it is the most correct. I have been living here since 5 years. It is a very good example. Let me use it. I have, Abigail, I have traveled to New York for 5 times. Jesse, I have taught or I have been teaching in kindergarten for 4 years. Wow, very good. Astrid, we have finished our school term at the university. Wow, good. Very good example also. Marle, we have been to Mexico City. Pretty good. Tomas, I have been studying hard to go back to school. Pretty good example. Moni, I have been in a karaoke party and I enjoyed it. Wow, pretty good example. That's it. Thank you very much. You know what? Let's continue with the next tense. Present perfect continuous. You know what? Here we have almost the same use than present perfect. The difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous is that in present perfect, we assume that the action has already finished. And in present perfect continuous, we assume that the action will continue in the future. And so the structure is going to vary a little. We have a subject plus have or has, plus the verb in ing, and time expression, we can since or for. And here we have Jessie. Do you want to say anything? No, Jessie? Laura Elena? No, because I see that you are raising your hand. Okay. Okay, Maria Carolina says, I have been waiting for you since 2 o'clock. Hey, that's it. Very good example. Here we have that the function, as I told you before, is to express actions that have begun in the past but continue in the present. For example, I have been voting for 7 years. She has been voting since 1999. They have been voting for 10 years. Okay, you know what? Here we say that it is common. No, I'm sorry. It is about the expression. I am going to let myself to continue with the explanation of grammar, and later on we go with the expressions. Do you remember that here Maria Carolina wrote an example that I said that was very interesting? She wrote, let me write it in here. I have been living, that's the correct, here since, I don't know, 2014, okay? That's the correct. Why? Why is it correct to do it like this? Because it's very possible that we are going to continue in the future with the same action. That's why I say I have been living and I will continue living. Okay? In this example, we can see that we have the auxiliary, another auxiliary. So we have two auxiliaries, have and been. And later on, we have the main verb in gerund form. I have been living here since. Whenever we use since, we are going to also point out when the action started. Okay, so here we are. Do you have any question? Can you? Okay, Cindy wrote, I have been living in Mexico for 23 years. Hey, good. Liz, I have been learning to drive for 2 months. Beautiful. Maria del Carmen, I have been reading books in English since I was 20 years old. Excellent. Tania, I have been teaching English for 3 years. Okay, Candido, he has been eating healthily. Pretty good. And Mary, the example that we said, I have been waiting for you since 2 o'clock. Hey, that's pretty good. It has been raining all week and I pretty good. Agustin, I have been visiting my relatives 3 times the present year. Good. Manuel, he has been playing soccer since this morning. Whoa, good. I have been studying English my whole life. Wow, Jessie, pretty good. Laura, I have been drinking coffee all the afternoon. Laura, that's dangerous, but that's a very good example. Marle, it's been raining since March. Excellent, pretty good. You know what? March, capital A. Dante, I have never been in Spain. Wow, very good example. Astrid, he has been practicing as a surgeon for over 20 years. Wow, beautiful. Monica, I have been trying to cook Italian food for 2 years. Excellent. Maria Carolina, I have been married for 3 years. Oh, beautiful, so gorgeous. A very good example. Angel, I have been living in Tabasco for 3 years. Wow, Tabasco is beautiful and very good example. Agustin, we have been improving our writing skills. Wow, hey, beautiful example. Edgar, we have been watching this class for about 1 hour. Wow, very good. And Ida, I've been having problems with my internet connection since the rain starts. Hey, Betsaida, I'm so sorry. But yes, pretty good example. Yesenia, I have been writing love letters since 1985. Oh, Dante, pretty good. Uh, I have been dating with my boyfriend since 2016. Oh, beautiful, Yesenia, good. Congratulations, beautiful example. Marisol, I have been playing soccer for 3 years. Excellent. Tomas, I have been living in Puebla for 3 years. Wow, good example. Puebla is beautiful. I have been working in that firm for many years. Hey, Abigail, pretty good. Nice example. Danny, I have been playing a video game for 3 years. Oh, that's great. Okay, Danny, pretty good. Angelina, I have been remembering grammar for all the class. Ah, that's great. That's a very good example. You know what? Thank you very much. It is a very good example. It happens that whenever we are working with a verb that implies not a volunteer action, something that it's not voluntarily done, like remember, we can't use it in gerund. You could say, for example, Angelina, I have been reviewing. It is better.
Okay.
Grammar for all the
Review.
class. Remember, it's not proper to be using gerund. Candido, I have been trying to. It's failing. Oh man, I'm sorry. Candido, pretty good example. Maria Carolina, my brother, has worked here since March 2016. Hey, very good example. Marisol, I have been living in Puebla for 22 years. Oh, Puebla is beautiful. Very good example. Hey, kids, you are wonderful. Very good examples. Jessie Romero, I have been playing volleyball since I was a little girl. Hey, that's beautiful. Okay, that's, I don't feel that we have any problem with this. Let's continue. Here we have, this is a comparative about present perfect or finished action. Could anybody help me reading about the present
Yes,
perfect? Yes, please.
yes, miss.
Yes.
Present perfect. Finished actions. The kids have played for 2 hours. Permanent actions. I have taught English for 12 years. Emphasis on the result of the action. He has repaired the car. Indicate how much many have been completed. It has taken 6 years to write this book. Present perfect continuous. Unfinished actions. The kids have been playing since morning. Temporary actions. I have been teaching this class for 1 hour. Emphasis on the duration of the action. He has been repairing the car for 2 hours. Indicate how long something has been happening. I have been studying English for 2 months.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so I would like to make a brief pause to ask, how do you feel? So far, so good. Do you have any question or something that you would like me to explain again? Something to point out?
No.
No? Anybody?
No, it's okay for me.
Yeah?
Can you repeat, please?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
it's correct.
Do you have any question, any doubt? Is it clear till this point? Yeah, so far so good?
Agustin has a little problem.
Well, Agustin wrote that I really didn't know the differences between one another. It's so surprising to me. Okay, so Agustin, now, have you got it? Okay. No, it's okay. You know what? The present perfect continuous is very likely to be used when you know that the action will continue. For example, I have been living in Ecatepec for a long time. I am sure that I will continue living in the future in Ecatepec, but I could also tell you, I have lived in Ecatepec for a long time, but next month I will move to Veracruz. That's the difference. Okay, when the action is not very likely to continue, then you use the present perfect. If you will continue, then present perfect continues. Okay, I got it for the first time, but I will make lots of example tomorrow morning. Hey, yay, very good. So you know what? If you have any doubt, please send me an email and I will be very happy to explain to you again or to send you more exercises, more suggestions for practicing. And remember that we have the workbook. Tomorrow morning, you can also be working in the workbook examples. So there you are going to have also another opportunity for practicing. All right? Well, let's continue. Okay.
Maggie, a question. I have a
Yes.
question.
Tell me, Angel.
How can I review this information again in the future?
Well, don't worry. The class is going to be available in YouTube. When we finish the class, I am going to upload it to YouTube, and I am going to send the link to Jol. Jol is going to be also able to send you the links. I am going to send it also to you by mail. And
Okay.
if you want, if you need more information about it, maybe you say, you know what? With the class, it was not enough. I need more. Okay, send me an email and I will give you information, more exercises, anything that you may need. All right?
Okay, Maggie. Thank you very good.
Thanks to you. Okay, now let's continue with this. And here we have, here you have some expressions. That's nice. Okay, in these expressions we have, it is common not to share who we vote for in case that we are asked. Well, I think that it's common. Sometimes we don't share who we are going to vote for because it's a secret. And so here we have some expressions that are very useful whenever we don't want to say. Okay, so here we are, for example, who did you vote for? That's the question. And you could say, I'd rather not answer that question. Or, I probably, yes, please, please.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Great, yes. Or,
I'm not telling you.
Or,
it's a secret.
Aha, excellent. That's pretty good. We can use it also. All right. So, a question. Let me ask to Anai. Anai, are you there? Hello, Anai. Don't be shy.
I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Anai, please tell me, who did you vote for?
I'd rather not answer that question.
Yay! Hey, that's pretty good. That was a very good answer. Okay, so Dante. Hello, Dante. Are you there?
Hello.
Dante,
Yes, I am.
who did you vote for?
It's a secret.
Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you. Okay, Dante, why don't you ask to anybody else?
Betsaida, hello.
Hello.
Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?
I probably shouldn't say that.
Great, pretty good. Okay, thank you. Betsaida, why don't you ask to anybody else?
Okay, for Jessie Romero. Who did you vote for?
It's a secret.
Great. Okay, Jessie, your turn. Who's your victim?
Okay. To Gina. Hello, Gina.
Yes. Hello.
Who did you vote for?
I probably shouldn't say that.
Great. Thank you. Okay, Gina, who's your victim?
Marle.
Great. Marle, hello. Don't be shy. Eh?
Hello.
Hello. Who did you vote for?
It's a secret.
Great. Okay, Marle.
It's a secret.
Great, thank you. Marle, who's your victim?
My victim is Telmex. Telmex.
I told you before, it's a secret.
Okay, thank you. And who's our victim?
Carolina. Hello, Carolina.
Okay.
Who did you vote for?
It is a secret.
That's great, a secret. Okay, please, Carol, who's your victim?
Okay. Joel Hernandez.
Okay.
Who did you vote for?
Hello. I probably shouldn't say that.
It's a secret.
Hey, that's great. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, Joel, who's your victim?
I don't know. Manuel.
All right, good.
Manuel, who did you vote for?
I'd rather not answer that question.
It's a secret.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, your victim?
Let me see. Laura Elena.
Okay, hi.
Laura Elena, who did you vote for?
I'm not telling you.
That's great. Laura, who's your victim?
María del Carmen.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay. Who did you vote for?
I probably shouldn't say that.
Wow, good. All right. So, María del Carmen's your victim.
Abigail.
Okay.
Who did you vote for?
Who did you vote for?
It's a secret.
Ah, excellent. Pretty good. Okay, your victim?
Missing.
Any victim?
Who is missing?
I guess
Me.
it.
Me.
Yeah,
Agustin.
Me.
Woody.
Agustín.
Hello, Cecilia.
Agustín.
I'm here.
Who did you vote for?
I'd rather not answer that question.
That's great. Okay, thank you very much. I guess that it is also Cindy missing and Tomas.
Hello, Cindy.
Okay.
Hello, Cindy.
Okay.
Are you there, Cindy? Are you there, Cindy? Hello. Don't be shy.
Cindy.
Are you there? Who did you vote for?
Don't be shy. Don't go. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep, Cindy. Who did you vote for?
You know what? I guess that Cindy is having some problems with her microphone.
Perhaps.
Because she has already turned it on, but we can't listen to her. So she may be having problems. Okay.
Anybody else left?
Okay.
I am available.
You know what? Money also.
Money.
Hi.
Hello, Money.
Hello.
Who did you vote for?
I'm not telling you.
Oh. That's it. Another victim, please. There's the guy.
It's a secret.
Okay, Bonnie, Jessie is missing also.
Jessie?
Jessica. Yesenia.
Yes.
Yesenia.
Jessie, who did you vote for?
I probably shouldn't say that.
Hey, that's very good. Okay. Jessie, it is missing also Daniela, Tania, Yesenia, and
Ángel.
Edgar.
Ángel, Edgar.
Cándido.
Daniela?
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Daniela, who did you vote for?
I'd rather not answer that question.
That's it. Oh my. Okay, Danny.
Tania?
Okay.
Yes.
Who did you vote for?
Who did you vote for?
I probably shouldn't say that.
Okay, pretty good. Okay. Who's next? Victims, victims.
Perhaps Candido, no?
Ah, Candido.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Candido. Who did you vote for?
I was thinking that you can hear me because I say, hello, I'm here, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Tell us, who did you vote for, please?
I probably shouldn't to say that.
Oh, man.
So sorry.
Thank you.
All right. Who's missing?
Who's missing?
Liz?
Daniela Telles is missing?
No.
No, Danny has already. Yesenia.
No, yeah. Already.
Ángeles.
Yesenia hasn't spoken yet.
Tomás Adrián.
Tomás also.
HP.
Marle HP.
HP. Liz. Is Liz.
HP, it's available?
Liz, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. HP, are you ready for my
Yes, I'm
great
ready.
question? Yeah. The next question is, who did you vote for?
Sorry, it's a secret.
Oh, so bad.
It is okay. Everybody is curious about it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Liz, who's your victim?
Who is missing? Thomas?
Tomás, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thomas, who did you vote for?
My answer is a little different because I'm 70 years old, so I can vote yet.
Okay, very good.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Are you 17 years old? Oh,
Yeah.
you're just a baby.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a secret.
Yeah, anyway. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the next activity. Hey, no, you know what? Here I am. Okay. Hey, what's happening? It doesn't let me go. I know what's happening. Please keep. Okay, here we are. When we talk about politics, we can use the next expression. We continue talking about politics. For example, as I see, in my opinion, from my point of view, do you approve of the new road? Don't you agree? I'm against it. I don't agree with the idea. I'm for it. I agree with the idea. It doesn't matter. And well, for example, they say, as I see it, many politicians are dishonest. In my opinion, young people vote. I'm against politicians raising taxes. I'm for the Liberal Party. Marisol, oh my, Marisol, I'm sorry. You know what? I am going to change the question for you. Marisol, do you approve of the new use of the platform Zoom? But don't tell me that you shouldn't answer that. Do you approve of the use of the platform Zoom in the conversation classes? Marisol, don't be shy. Hello. Don't sleep.
It's a secret, I think.
I think so. Or maybe Marisol has already gone for buying tacos and all right. So Marisol, hello. I'm sorry, Marisol. I didn't ask you before and I lost it.
Maybe had a problem.
She may be having a problem. Well, you know what? We are supposed to be practicing all of these expressions, but let me tell you something. Politics is a bone of contention. What do I mean? That whenever we talk about politics, we can really extend a lot, and even we can fight because sometimes we don't agree with some ideas. But something that I would like to point out is that we have here an expression. I agree. You know what? It is a very common error in English. We say, I am agree. Into Spanish, it's yo estoy de acuerdo. But in English, it's yo concuerdo. So it's incorrect to say I am agree. The correct one is I agree.
I agree.
And obviously, the negative is I don't agree.
Agree?
That's it. That is something that I think that it's very necessary to stress about these phrases. From my point of view, we should practice this expression. I agree and I don't agree.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you use I disagree?
Excellent. I disagree. It's correct. I agree. I mean, I don't agree and I disagree are synonyms. They are the same. So you can use one.
Okay, thank you.
I disagree. Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you very much because it was very good to point out this one. I disagree. Okay, thank you very much. Would you like to talk about these phrases, or could we continue?
Can continue.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we are. Okay, the WH questions. I think that it is not very necessary to stress so much how to use them, but of course, let's talk about it. What it's used to talk about people, things, and animals. When? About time. Why? To ask about a reason. Which? To ask about a choice. Who? To ask about people. Where? About place. Whose? To ask about the possessor of something, who the possessor of something is, and how, the condition. We used to ask about condition, quality, or the way things are done. Okay. So, do you have any question about these WH questions?
No, it's okay.
Continue?
No, it's okay.
Yay. Let's go. Ta-da! Do you vote in every election? No. Why? Who did you vote for? Did you vote in the last presidential election? How many times have you voted? You know what? We don't pretend that you answer to all of these questions. Here the pretension is that we understand the grammar use in here. Do you vote in every election? What's the tense? Is it simple past? Present? Present perfect?
Simple
Simple
Simple.
present.
Present simple.
Excellent. Simple present.
It's a question of simple present.
Excellent. Wow, pretty good. Who did you vote for? What's the tense?
Simple past.
Simple past.
Past. Wow, pretty good. Did you vote in the last presidential election? What's the tense?
Simple past.
Simple past.
Past. Excellent. And the last one, how many times have you voted?
Present
Present
perfect.
perfect.
Hey, you are great. Pretty good. Yes, it's present perfect. Do anybody of you disagree?
No.
No? Do you
No.
agree?
Yes.
No.
Great. And you say,
Agree.
excellent. Pretty good. Okay, let's continue. You know what? We are supposed to be playing Kahoot, but I don't think. Yes, let's play it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So guess what? I need you to use your cell phone. Well, maybe it is going to be a little complicated today because I didn't tell you in advance. Whenever we play Kahoot, we are going to have a daily Kahoot. And so we need that you use your cell phone to be playing and your laptop or your PC to be looking at the questions, to be connected. The cell phone is going to be just for answering the questions. It's like a remote control. And it's the way you are going to be connected to the Kahoot. All right? So, what's the way we are going to work? First of all, I need you to go to Google. You are going to look for the page kahoot.it. Okay. Look into your cell phone, please. Google. Put Kahoot.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you have already done it, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes, I'm here.
Excellent.
I'm here.
No. One moment, please.
You know what? In the chat, here we have, Joel has already written kahoot.com.
Okay.
Just give me a moment. You know what? I have a little problem. Let me check what happened.
Okay.
There you are going to wait for a moment that I give you a number, but here, Kahoot it. Nelly says Kahoot.it. Okay, just give me a moment for me to give you the pin.
Okay.
Just a little moment.
Okay.
Dos puntos.
Okay.
Do we need a username or password?
I am going to give you a pin. It's a number. Just 1 minute. It is going to be very fun. You will like it. No, you will love it. Just 1 minute. Okay. Oh my.
Okay.
Just a moment. You know what? I am having problems because the platform Zoom is very heavy to be managing both. But here we are going to do it. Just give me a moment. In the screen of your cell phone, very surely you have good login and enter the PIN. All right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, PIN number is, oh my, just a moment, it's uploading. Okay, Agustin says that, dear friends, I'm in Guanajuato and it is raining hard. It is raining cats and dogs. And I need to go to the traffic center, which is out of the city, and I also need to get a taxi. So I can travel tonight to Mexico City. May I be excused? Of course, Agustin, don't worry about it. It's okay.
Cayó solito.
Oh my, it lasts a lot. Okay, just a moment. Candido, what is it? Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. I don't know if my internet signal or here. Candido, what are you talking about?
Daniel,
Bad boy.
Daniela, Daniela says, have a nice trio, not three.
Okay. Just a moment. Here we go. Oh my, it lasts a lot. Jesus Christ. You know what? I am going to be practicing some other ways to do it so that tomorrow it could be more agile. What are you doing?
Don't imagine that. Don't imagine that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Hey, we are at class. You know what? It is lasting a lot. May you excuse me for today? I promise that tomorrow I am going to open it in advance so that we don't have this problem, because it is lasting really, really a lot. So, okay, why don't we use it tomorrow? I promise to catch it up so that we can have more time because it hasn't uploaded yet. It is also charging, so it is going to last a lot.
It's okay, Maggie.
Yeah?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
All right. Tomorrow we will do it. I promise.
Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, teacher. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I hope that you have enjoyed the session. I really did. Let me tell you that for me it was nice. It was wonderful. You are really nice people.
Thank you.
Very good students. Oh my. And so,
Very good teacher too.
thank you. So meet you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay?
Okay. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good dreams.
Very
Bye-bye.
much. Have a very good night.
Nice dreams.
You too.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a
Bye-bye.
very
Take
good
care.
night.
Bye.
Sorry, in the morning, I feel confused.
It's okay. Don't worry. Anyway, you're here.
Okay, and the night. We will take the class on the night. True?
All right. It's okay.
Kiosk in the night.
Okay. Meet you there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Likewise. Thank you.
See you.
Meet you tomorrow. Moni, thanks.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Okay. Have a very good night.
Okay.